The sun was setting over the city, casting long shadows over the bustling streets. People were just going about their daily lives, completely oblivious to the danger that was lurking in the darkness. But you weren't like them. You were a hero. And tonight, the city needed you. You had been chosen for this role a long time ago when the Council of Heroes bestowed upon you the mark of the hero. It didn't matter if you were a mighty warrior or a sneaky rogue, a wise mage or a charismatic bard. All that mattered was that you were brave enough to answer the call when the city's alarm sounded. And tonight, the alarm was sounding. The first clue was a series of small fires that had broken out across the city, each one mysteriously extinguished moments before the fire trucks arrived. Then there were the panicked citizens who spoke of strange, terrifying creatures seen in the night, creatures with glowing red eyes and skin like burnt umber. Finally, there was the theft of several magical items from the city's vault, items that could only be wielded by those with the mark of the hero. You knew what this meant. The city was under attack by creatures from the Shadow Realm, creatures of pure evil that fed on fear and despair. And they were led by one of the most powerful villains you had ever faced, the Dreadlord Malignus. You raced through the streets, your heart pounding in your chest. You could feel the darkness seeping into the city, corrupting everything it touched. You had to get to the source of the evil and stop it before it was too late. As you made your way through the city, you came across other heroes, each one answering the call. There was Sir Gideon, the valiant knight, his armor gleaming in the moonlight. Beside him stood Lady Elara, her bow and arrow at the ready. And then there was Finnegan, the gnome wizard, his staff held high, a myriad of arcane symbols glowing on its surface. Together, you confronted the creatures of the Shadow Realm, driving them back into the darkness from which they had come. With each victory, the darkness receded a little more, replaced by the light of hope. But you knew that the real battle was yet to come? For you sensed the presence of the Dreadlord Malignus, and you knew that he was watching you, waiting for his moment to strike. Finally, you reached the source of the evil, the city's central plaza. And there you saw him, the Dreadlord Malignus, standing atop a pedestal in the center of a swirling vortex of darkness. In his hand, he held the Staff of the Ancients, one of the most powerful artifacts in the world. With the Staff of the Ancients, Malignus was draining the city of its life force, its very essence. If you didn't stop him, the city would be doomed, its people forever trapped in the Shadow Realm. You charged forward, the other heroes at your side. The battle was fierce, but you were the heroes of the city, and you wouldn't let it fall. Not tonight, not ever, for you were the heroes of the city, and the city needed you. And as long as you had each other, you knew that you could overcome any obstacle, defeat any villain, and save the city together.